Okay, hi, we're back to do another AST practice. This one is about rainfall. Again, you don't have to be a meteorologist, you just have to look at information and a diagram, and there are some pretty straightforward questions. So what I'd like you to do now is just read the stimulus material, and we're going to try to do these questions in about a minute each time. So pause the tape and have a look at the information, have a look at the diagram, and have a go at the first question. Okay, so if you haven't had a go again, please pause, but otherwise let's have a look at some of the stimulus information. So we've got some information about 3 calendar months, so it's a bit dark, and that's all we think we need. So in this particular question, we've got April 2003, so we need to look at this one. This one down here is the wrong one. So if you have a look at the diagram and come across, get the pen working. So that roughly is about 1,000, but the important thing is this is not 1,000 for the whole time, it's 1,000 for each day. So answer A is the distractor that's trying to suck you in, and that would be the one that most people will probably put as the wrong answer. But it says up here, we've got 90 days, and each day is 1,000 litres approximately, so 90 times 1,000 is 90,000 litres. And so the first answer, hopefully you got, was C. Let's have a look at the next question. Okay, so we've got some more information, so I want you to have a read through it, have a look at the diagram, and have a go at the question. A lot of the information there is not that important, but there is vital information there. So again, have a read through, try to get this done in a minute or so, underline the key words or key information, and then look at the diagram, and then look at the question. Okay, so we're back. So there's some information here. There's average rainfall is 500, but we're not looking at average. We're not looking at the whole year, but that information is important. 1 mil of rain produces 1 litre. That is important. This information about how much a cubic metre is, that's not important in this particular question. The other information just tells us information that's real, but it's not that important. Okay, so we're looking at the diagram. These shapes are called rectangles, so it's just length times width. So 10 times 20 is 200, and 5 by 4 is 20. So our total area on the roof is 220 metres squared. Now, this question has 10 mil of rain, and up here, 1 mil equals 1 litre. So 10 mils equals 10 litres, and the other information that we do need is that each metre squared will produce a litre. So 220 times 10 equals 2,200 litres, and that answer is B. So hopefully you got that one right. Let's move on to the next question. Okay, so now we've got information about the average year, so you need to bounce back to the previous one and have a look at how much rain falls in a year and have a go. So we're back. If you haven't had a go, please stop and have a look at information. But in the previous information, there's 500 mils in a year. Okay, so we don't have to worry about how many days in a year. There's 500 mils in a year. So 500 mils will equal 500 litres, and that's for each metre squared. And so we've got 220 metres squared, and we're going to multiply by 500. So again, we just do our multiplies. So we've got 2 zeros to start with. 5 times 0 is 0. 5 times 2 is 10. Carry 1. 5 times 2 is 10. Plus 1 is 11. So we've got 110,000, and that answer is B. So again, hopefully, I think that's the last question on this one. So it is. So come back. So hopefully you've gone pretty well on that set, and we'll see you for another block at a later time.